Since we live in a body, have a soul, and are a spirit, it's important to feed all three parts. This month's theme for feeding body, soul, and spirit is change and opportunity. One way we can embrace change is to embrace the opportunities that come with the change. Research shows that people with the mindset of I embrace the lessons of change tend to have more of a positive outlook, and then this helps them to continue to embrace new opportunities to learn and to grow. So having a mindset of I embrace change and I learn from the lessons is the theme for this month. So let's move on to how to feed the body this month. Has your body changed during the last year? Oh yeah, so has mine. And I feel like I've probably aged about 5 years this last year, but a good thing to do as we're approaching spring for our body is to look at our habits. Instead of thinking I need to go on a diet and I need to do superfoods and I need to go on a detox, just really look at establishing and spending your time and focus on establishing a few really good basic eating habits that will help your body in the long run. First, I always recommend, I'm a dietitian, eating 3 small meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and trying to get your water in or your herbal tea during the day as well. And also 5 a day is the latest research. It's 5 a day will prolong your life. It's 3 vegetables and 2 fruits. So just try to get breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe your 2 fruits in between or after your meals, and 3 vegetables. The other good habit to think about when it comes to our eating habits and our body is the concept of balance. Our body needs protein, carbohydrate, and fat. And the recommended dietary allowances actually recommend equal amounts of all 3. So instead of trying to go on a high protein, low carbohydrate, a low protein, high fat, all of that stuff, I personally just try to get protein, carbohydrate, and fat in every meal 3 times a day, and that allows me to get all of those macronutrients that I need. And when you combine foods like that, protein, carbohydrate, and fat, it takes longer to digest. So you just end up eating a meal and then you're kind of full, and then eat a meal, full, eat a meal. So, and this also keeps your blood sugar stable, so you're not going up and down. And the concept of balance is also, if you eat a little bit of too much carbohydrate at one meal, just try not to eat a lot of carbohydrate at your next couple meals. So if you really want that muffin or that donut in the morning, just try not to eat a lot of sugar and carbohydrate like the rest of the day or at the next meal. So that's the concept of balance. That's feeding the body this month. Feeding the soul, remember the soul includes our mind, our emotions, and our will, our free will, our actions. Because we've had an overabundance of negative thoughts kind of thrown at us this last year, and they're kind of dwindling, but they're still there, it's not a bad idea this month to have an overabundance of positive thinking going on. We can start with a very simple phrase of I can. I can embrace change. I can look forward and look for those opportunities. I can learn lessons from change. I can establish good eating habits for my body. I can balance my food. Having this positive mindset has been shown to people who have a positive mindset live happier and longer lives. Now, our emotional state, because we've had so much negativity thrown at us and fear, our emotional state can feel kind of negative. So a quick story of what happened to me this last month is I got depressed, and I'm really not used to being depressed, but I was seriously depressed. And I had to really go back and look at my thoughts, because our thoughts oftentimes lead to our feelings. And sure enough, there was one thought that every single time I thought about it, and I was thinking about it a lot, I became depressed. So I held that thought captive, and I found another thought that was similar, because what I realized is the thought that was causing the depression, it actually wasn't even true. So I found another thought that actually was true, and being my depression actually just went away. So watch if you have some really negative emotions, some heavy, dark, negative emotions, go back and see if you can find a thought that's attached to it that might be creating kind of that heavy, dark feeling, and then try to change the thought into a positive thought. Now, in our will, this is where our powerhouse is, our free will. If you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you're not, you're just excited to jump into spring, one of the things that we can do is make a to-do list. So we get all of those things, all of those ideas, all of those new thoughts that we want to create, and the things that we want to do once we can throw our masks off, is create that to-do list. But at the same time, create a not to-do list. Really look at the things in your life that's taking up time, that's not leading to your goal, that's creating a bit of a heaviness or darkness to it, and undo those things on your list. Take them off your list. And then how to feed the Spirit this month is sing a new song. So sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. We've all been in this together. We're still all in this together. And one of the things actually that helps raise my vibration is I like to sing in the morning as a spiritual discipline. I get up and I sing or I chant spiritual songs. And when we do that, it actually creates a harmony throughout all of our cells, and it actually scientifically has been proven to raise our vibration. So sing a new song every day like the birds do. They're happy to see a new day. Get up and actually literally sing, or figuratively sing a new song. Say, I can establish new habits. I can embrace change. I can look for opportunities always coming at me, because God is good and He's sending you good things all the time. Just be looking for them and sing a joyous song in Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. I'm Tanya D., founder of Y'all Light, registered dietitian. Go in grace and go with grace. Have a great month.